Ah, I love this life.
Yeah, so much excitement. I don't know why some of the people from the settlement want to settle down and eat vegetables that they plant.
Yeah, so boring. We can't even move around with all the stupid plants growing, and the animals won't come to us.
I know. Where's the adventure in that?
Early men used to hunt animals and gather stuff for food. And from what we know, they were pretty good at it. And so life was pretty good too. Now it's hard to imagine, but studies tell us that for some 50,000 years, they followed this same lifestyle. Why fix something that's not broken, right? Of course, some things were changing. Their tools, for one. Humans could never stop tinkering and improving their tools. From spears and axes to bows and arrows. Right. And they even progressed to fishing. Their culture and society was changing as well. They were living in bigger groups called tribes now, and in even larger groups called clans. Their sense of language, that had improved too. And so they were able to communicate and pass on knowledge about everything around them. Knowledge was building up about nature. Soon, they will be able to manipulate nature. But their main activity.
But yes, everything changed about 10,000 years ago. For some reason, all of a sudden, the previously mighty hunters were spending all their time taking care of a few ordinary-looking animals and plants, giving them food, watering them, plucking weeds to make it easy for them to grow, and protecting them from wild animals and pests. What happened to them? Have they gone crazy or something? No, they have upgraded. They've turned from hunter-gatherers into farmers and herders. And this completely changed their lives. It was a revolution in the way that humans lived. The agricultural revolution.
Agriculture. It's the practice of farming, cultivating the soil, and rearing the animals to get useful products. So when and why did this revolution, this transition from hunting and gathering to full-time agriculture happen? Well, first off, it didn't happen all of a sudden. It was not a fast change, like the word revolution might suggest. It was actually a slow and gradual transition. And a lot of factors contributed to it. In fact, there's no way to know for sure. The only way we can study history is to explore the remains from the past and form theories. Ways that we think things might have happened in the past. So there are actually several theories that try to explain why us humans started domesticating plants and animals in different parts of the world. The most likely reason is that two crucial things happened at more or less the same time. Population pressure, climate change. Now, the human population had been growing, slowly but steadily. From around 50,000 people at the time of their expansion out of Africa, the human population had reached 5 to 6 million by 9000 BCE. The available food was not enough to sustain them. Gathering food was no longer enough, and being nomadic or traveling around was no longer a safe option. It was time for an upgrade in their lifestyle. Climate of the Earth started to change again. The long ice age ended.
And suddenly, we had to deal with warmer and wetter climates. The large animals the humans used to hunt couldn't survive so well in this new climate, which meant that there were fewer animals for the humans to hunt. And this put even more pressure on the poor nomads. However, there was a silver lining. This was a very good climate for some of the grass species like wheat and rice to grow. And that's exactly what they did. They grew all over the place, covering large stretches of land.